Hey gang, how are we all? Welcome back to my channel. So you're probably thinking, wow, you look very similar to the last haul you've done. That is because this is the same day and I'm recording them back to back, so it is what it is. I was going to go and change my top, but it's absolutely pouring down with rain, so you'll have to just deal with it, everyone. But anyway, if you are new here, I'm Ellie and I run this page, Interiors, and today I have a Primark home haul for you. And it's not just any Primark home haul, it's actually a Christmas Primark home haul. Now, if you've been following me for a while, I absolutely love Primark home. I think the quality of the products and the price just can't be matched. It's amazing, and last year I thought their Christmas range was amazing. But this year they have come up trumps because wow. If you follow me over on TikTok, you will have seen that I showed you the actual Liverpool store and they had some incredible bits. I've seen stuff floating about on other people's socials. I was so impressed. They obviously had to dash there, and the stuff I've picked up I am so thrilled with. They've literally got something for everyone. So yeah, I'm super excited to share it with you. So let's begin. So first up is this like sort of Scandi belt tree. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely going to be a staple in my studio this year because I obviously go for this vibe. If you're new here, this is sort of like my vibe for in here. The tree is supposed to be in this corner this year, but this is my new recording area, so God knows where it's going to go because it's humongous. But anyway, this is the tree. So it's sort of like tree branch bark with like bells on the end, and they obviously spin round. I've seen these on other websites for quite a bit of money, and this was only £6. As soon as I seen it, I was like, you're coming home with me. But honestly, I think this is a proper staple for any home, and if you're not sure on the colours, there's no reason why you could not spray it. Now the next one is another tree, and this tree is beautiful. As soon as I seen it, I was like, this has got Interiors written all over it. I know, can you cope? I don't even know whether you can see that. I've just gone, and you can't even see it. But, oh, it's this way round, sorry. This is why, okay, can we pretend we've done that again? Oh my god, Jules, look at this. Now, I am absolutely obsessed with this. Like, this is gorgeous. So it's kind of like a wool, like wrapped around yarn wool thing situation going on with all these like wooden stars on, and obviously a wooden star topper. And I love it. Again, this is going to be another staple. I might have it on this unit here styled alongside that tree. I love having a mix of like tall and small decorative elements because that's really crucial when you are styling to sort of get the umami of interior design, do you know what I mean? Next, I got this cute little jar with sort of like a tree snowscaping. I just think the detail in it is brilliant. I wanted to have something like this in the studio anyway, and I was actually going to buy my own jar and sort of buy like the trees from Hobbycraft or something. So as soon as I seen this, I was like, I don't even need to do a DIY. This is coming home with me. So it was literally, I think £8. Oh my god, it was only £6. I'm sorry, that is amazing quality, £6. The only thing is though, right, I put it in the bag and I sort of put it that way, obviously thought no concern. And then when I was like unpacking it later on in the day, I had all snow at the bottom of the bag. The lid is actually like come off, so I don't know whether that's meant or whether it should be glued on. I don't know about that, but yeah, there was all snow at the bottom. Obviously you can give it a shake or whatever to sort of move the snow about. I don't know whether that's a good thing, because maybe I'll buy like little people or like a Santa sleigh or something and make a proper scene in here. Because we've actually done the same in like one of the lanterns that we've got in ours. We've literally put like a snow scene in it, and it's so cute. So I'm thinking they've actually intended on it being that sort of vibe. I'm not sure, so don't hold me to it. But yeah, either way, as soon as I seen it, I was like, no, I need to buy this. Next is this cute little sign with joy on it. I don't know whether, is that going to be back to front? No, it's not. It's because I'm seeing it in the viewfinder, and I'm thinking it says Yonch. Like, it just says joy, just to clarify. Yonch, I don't even know how that's a word. This was £2.50, and it's got a little hook as well on the back, and obviously like the wreath is like, obviously like faux Christmas tree kind of thing. Faux Christmas tree, faux wreath, you know what I mean. I've honestly just recorded the whole and I feel like all my words are proper gibberish today. Anyway, so you could actually hook this on your wall if you've got like a gallery wall or something like that, or like me, I'm just going to probably put it in here, like sort of like sat on the wall maybe, I don't know. But as soon as I seen it, I was like, no, this is very Scandi, very me, so it's definitely going to be going in the studio, and I absolutely love it. So now I'm going to like delve my way into this little bag with all like a few trinkety bits. First I got this tray. I actually got a few of them. I think I got 3 of those. It might be in the other bag. Yeah, so I got 3. They're all the same, and they were £4. Now I went to feel like I need to put it on this side, I don't know why, like OCD. I went to Fortnum & Mason in London, and I keep using them as an example, but it's just so true. You go to these places, you get the inspiration, and you see the price point and you think, no thank you, I could get that elsewhere for cheaper. Don't get me wrong, if you're not in the cost of living crisis and you can afford these trees for £15, you go for it and you enjoy yourself. But I'm not willing to pay £15 if I can see it in Primark Home for £4. Your girl's gonna buy it. So I got 3 of these for the table. I just think they're gorgeous. They've got like sort of like a snow edging on them. Don't know whether that's going to focus. Yeah, it is. Like snow edging on them, and as well as this sort of like a birch wood, which I really like, because I just don't like dark woods on our table at Christmas, because we go for like a white Christmas theme. So I'm really made up with that. But in saying that, I literally bought 4 of these place card holders. They were only £1, and they're just to hold the place cards. Again, we're going for like a white Christmas sort of Scandi vibe, and I thought for £1, like so cheap. But you know what makes me laugh? Does anyone in school do DT, right? This is a proper throwback, but I think they must cost like pittance to make. Like they must cost like 5p, and obviously we're buying them for £1 because we used to use that laser machine or something. Remember when you were in school, or am I just like, and literally they must cost like next to nothing because they haven't even sanded the edges. Come on, I was a girl who knew how to use the sanding machine, and they haven't even sanded the edges. So technically that is poor quality, and you would fail for that sort of thing. However, I'm willing to pay £1 each for them because I'm not still doing DT, and I'm not willing to make them. So yeah, they must cost very cheap to make, but I do think they are nice, so I can't really complain, really, can I? So I thought they got the price of these wrong because of how cheap they are. Don't know whether you can see that, but £1.80 for all of these. Sorry, I was like, surely not. So I just put them in my basket anyway. No, they were £1.80. So you literally get 6 of these beautiful decorations. I love a hanging decoration, and they've got all like beads on them. I'm sorry, but they're so cheap, and I don't know where they're inside. Yet they're sort of like held by like this ribbon at the end. But I'm so impressed. I don't really need anything for my white Christmas tree. It's already jam-packed, but I thought £1.80, I've got to get them. Like, it is bad. I don't even know where I've got from last year used. I could literally be just mounted up with more like Christmas stuff. Like, me buying habits are unacceptable really over the Christmas period for decorations, but what can you do? I'm easily led. £1.80, I was like, I could have bought the whole shelf. I was that excited. No, next, seeing this guy on TikTok. Do you know what? I've said it time and time again, but TikTok really does influence me, because you know when I seen that Primark Home started the Christmas stuff, I ran. I was like that, running to Primark, because I was like, no, I need to see what we've got. And I'd seen him, I'd seen the reindeer version. There's multiple versions of this guy, but the snow one was what I wanted. He was the last one, right at the back. I feel like we were just meant for each other. We really was. So he was £4.50. So that's really good value for money. Like, I've seen very similar, and I mean similar, in Home Sense over the years, but you're talking still like £12.99. So for £4.50, I was going to say £4, it does have the 50p on. I think that's a bargain. I did, as I say, want the reindeer as well. He had like long legs and just like his little body. But I loved him. He's so gorgeous. How festive is he? He's going to go in here. I just love little bits like this, because I just think they bring the whole scheme together. And he's just gorgeous. £4.50. I'm really impressed with that, you know. Next up, we have a few like candly pieces. Now I know. We start off with another snowman. There's a clear theme unknowingly here. And he was, I think he was £4. Oh, okay, I'm lying. He was £2.50. And I don't know whether you can see him, but the detail is madness. Like, I am shook. Like, can you see him? I don't know whether he's focusing you. Like, I can't see a thing. Like, it's not even focusing on me right now. £2.50, never getting burnt. When you see a candle as beautiful as this, I've got an amount of candles that are just as beautiful as this, and I refuse to burn them. Why would I burn something like it's just sad, isn't it? It's like Olaf when he's like standing by the fire. I get the vibe, but like I don't want to melt yet. Like, unreal. And £2.50, I feel like it's kind of like an ornament then, so I feel like I can justify £2.50 instead of burning £2.50. Do you know what I mean? And then, speaking of not burning nice candles, I probably wouldn't even burn these either. So these are, I've seen them out and about. I think they had them in green and red as well, but obviously I had to get the white ones. They are 3 tree tea lights, so they're actually why aren't I getting them out? I always do this on a haul, you know, use like, I show yous. Oh, what a complex box we have here. Oh my gosh, that was the most complex box I've ever had to open. Oh, no, these are gorgeous. How stunning are they? No, I am obsessed with them. Again, never getting burned. You get 3 of those for £1.50. Oh my god. Okay, I might burn them. I should have bought more of them. £1.50. Oh, no, I should have bought more. Imagine them just like lit in like your haul or in here over Christmas. No, I'm gonna cry. They are gorgeous. And the last of the candles is these. So, do they ring a bell with anyone? Because as soon as I seen them, I was like, White Company dupe alert. I'm sorry, they were literally, I think they were £4. They were £5. They are literally the same as the White Company. As you know, they do these every year. They're like the star candles, and these are cinnamon and apple scent. I don't know whether they smell very similar to the White Company, because White Company is a bit more like, not as cinnamony, I don't know, not as cinnamony. I'm not saying that word again. I think scent wise they're not exact, but I think styling wise they're literally the same. And I don't know how much the White Company ones are, but they're a lot more expensive. So if you are someone who loves a good dupe like myself, these are perfect. And I love as well the way they're like wrapped with a little bow, so I think these would be a lovely gift as well over Christmas. Because I know we do go into shops looking at this sort of thing like, oh my god, they're gorgeous for me, but actually they'd be really nice for a present as well. And as I say, they look like the White Company, so your friends will be impressed with this as well. So I also found this on my travels and I am obsessed. So it's this rattan tray, which is shaped like a tree. What more do you want? And I feel like this is a staple that you could bring out every single year, whatever theme in Christmas you have. This is literally for you. It was £7. You can put it in your kitchen, put your fruit in it, put your chocolates in it, sweet. Like I know people do like, you know, like the way they have like dates and like dried fruits and things. They put them in the likes of this. Now, what I find very strange, it smells very Christmassy, and it doesn't smell like the candles that I've bought, but it smells very festive, and I don't know why, because I've just had it in Primark bag. And I don't know why it smells Christmassy, it's very strange, but I'm not complaining. But it just gave me a little bit of a deja vu moment where I was like, oh my god, this actually smells like Christmas, it's weird. But I'm absolutely obsessed with it. As I say, these are great staples to buy for yourself, and for £7 you're probably going to start seeing these in very expensive stores, so definitely get your hands on them whilst you can. There was only 2 left after I picked up this one, so I literally grabbed it. Like, it was quite ruthless in that Primark, I'm not going to lie. Everyone was like trying to get everything they could because it's that good value for money. But no, I was obsessed with. So sorry, but it's like started to pour down, it's pitch black outside, and we've had this conversation before, but my ring light is actually broken. It broke in the summer, but obviously I was dealing with gorgeous lighting then. So if it is pitch black and you're watching this, I'm really sorry, but it kind of adds to the mood and the atmosphere, doesn't it? Like festive mood. I'm just trying to say that anyway. Next was these, like, we're going away from sort of like the Scandinavian stuff now. They had so many like Disney, Shrek, Harry Potter baubles, you name it. So if you love anything like that, it's perfect. They had Bugs Bunny on a wreath, no I know. If you want to see more of that, I've actually done a tour of the Liverpool one over on my TikTok, so make sure you give that a watch if you want to have a nose before you actually pop down there. It's definitely a good video to watch. No, I'm sorry, what's this weather? I look blue. I love Shrek, so I got a Shrek bauble, and it's got the gingerbread man in with a lollipop, and I've actually got a candy cane theme tree anyway, so I think he'd fit in perfectly, so he's not too random. But I just thought he was dead cute. I think he was £6, yeah he was. I'm not being funny. If you've got kids and you go to Disneyland Paris and you're about to spend £7,000 on a Mickey bauble or toy or anything, they literally had life-size like Mickey's, the Grinch, they had all sorts. So if you're going to take the kids, just buy them before you go, so they're in yours before you go to Disneyland Paris over Christmas, because honestly I could not justify the price for a bauble when I've seen them in Primark so cheap. Last but not least, they've got so many candy cane bits in. They didn't really last year, and I bought this, picked this up, and I was like, oh, that'd be so cute, like on my tree at the top, like underneath the like angel or whatever I'm going to do this year, or the gong, I don't know what I'm going to have sitting on the top. No, I'm sorry, the quality of this is poor. This is the only downside that I have about this decoration. It was £4, which I thought for Primark was like, I'd expect like more than £2 region, and loads of them were broke. No, it was literally broken. I checked them all over as well, and that's about to do a wobbler. Sorry, I can't even see it. That's about to throw a wobbler as well. So out of all the decorations, I'm so disappointed in this. This will be going back because I'm just not a bit happy. Like, it's just gonna snap off at any minute. Like, yeah, disgusting quality from that. So probably wouldn't recommend buying that, especially in storage. That'd just snap easy. So I was a little bit disappointed by that, but apart from that, very impressed with the haul, very impressed with the price. I think it came to like £40. I don't even think it was that expensive, might have even been less. But what a haul. Like, Primark Home are killing it. As I say, last year the stuff was amazing, but this year, like, even better. I was buzzing when I went in, and obviously my bank balance wasn't buzzing so much when I came out. So yeah, I was fully thrilled with Primark, the stuff I got, the price, literally everything. I was so over the moon, and I still am. So definitely make sure you check out your local Primark. Check out everyone's TikToks as well. I love having a nose. Anyone else like seeing what other people have bought? Yeah, so definitely check out TikTok to see what people have bought. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Do make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another video, and I will catch you on my next video.